So what did you think of Sheek's response on Vlad TV? It felt like he glossed over a lot and kept it more like, I don't like this dude, kind of discrediting your character, but not really addressing anything. And I was surprised too, because I respect Vlad as an interviewer, right? Because he usually asks like follow-up questions to get to the core of things, but he didn't do that on this one. He was more like, I know for a fact that you was pushing J Hood.
Man, first of all, to answer your first question, once again, I was disappointed in Sheik's response as well because, like I said, first of all, I wasn't even expecting a response. So when P responded, then I seen Luke's respond. Like I kind of already, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I knew Luke's response came out like before the general public knew it. So I had already seen it. So I'm like, man, he starts off his interview. First of all, the whole reason why he went on Vlad, let's be clear, was to address me, but they had to disguise it with the other little questions that they had him answer and stuff like that. So when he did finally address the situation with me, immediately when speaking about me, he came from an emotional space. I don't like that kid. That's a feeling. Feeling is an emotion. You know what I'm saying? What does you liking me have to do with what was said during the interview that made you feel like that you had to respond? Like what does you not liking me have to do with that? Let's deal with the facts and let's stick to the topic at hand. So as soon as I seen that and I heard the stuff that he was saying, I'm like, because I already know him. I know what he's trying to do. I know the angle that he's trying to take. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to just display like this image of being so above everything and yeah, I don't nobody owes him no money and all that. Man, listen, bro, like it is what it is. I don't really you know what I mean? I'm not even there. I don't want to be where he at. None of that. I never said I wanted to be where he wanted to be. I never said he started saying stuff that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. And like as soon as I seen that, I'm like, yo, listen. I just started laughing, man. I had to laugh because it was funny to me.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like a lot of deflecting. But what I was surprised about is that it wasn't even a long segment. Like they didn't even talk about it for that long.
Right.
Right. So like it wasn't really addressing that much. I don't know. I mean, with the way that Vlad had followed it up, it kind of seemed more like they had spoken about it prior.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him because, listen, man, like all this stuff, like I said, the whole reasoning behind him going to do that interview was to respond to the My Expert Opinion podcast. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't like make it obvious that that's what was going on. You feel me? So they had to code it in, and like I said, and try to mix it in with the other little questions and stuff like that. But that's what everyone checked his interview out for. They was like, let me go see what he's talking about. Let me see if he gonna respond. Like we're not gonna sit here and act like naive and act like we don't know that that's what people was waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to
Why do you think that he didn't respond on his own platform? Like why go to Vlad to respond to that?
because he's seen the route that Styles took.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He like SP going, he did his response in the form of Instagram live video. I'm going to take the approach of doing the interview and doing it on a platform that's one of the biggest on YouTube. So I knew exactly what he was doing when he did that, and it was cool. I wasn't expecting that, but eh, it is what it is, man.
How did you know? Like, how did you see the video before it was released?
Well, I can't tell you everything. I can't, you know what I mean? I got people here. I got people there. I got people a little here,
that
a
that's
little a
that,
lot of
that
places.
was the response I was expecting. Anyways, I didn't know if Vlad showed it to you ahead of time or something like that.
Nah, nah. It definitely wasn't Vlad. It wasn't him.